3 people are dead. A British passenger lies in intensive care. A ship sits stranded in the Atlantic Ocean. And the virus responsible, hantavirus, is one that scientists associate with rodents in fields and forests, not cruise ships, not open ocean. The MV Hondius. Here's what happened. The MV Hondius is not a typical cruise ship. It's 107 meters of ice-breaking steel, built for polar exploration. Operated by ocean-wide expeditions, it carries small groups into Arctic and Antarctic waters, places most ships can't go. Passengers are required to be in good health, physically active, the kind of travelers who choose remote over comfortable. In March 2026, 149 people from 23 countries board in southern Argentina. The destination, a remote waters expedition voyage. Everything about this trip is by design. That's what makes what follows so difficult to explain. The ship departs southern Argentina on schedule, according to ocean-wide expeditions. For weeks, it moves through some of the most isolated waters on Earth. Then, somewhere between Argentina and Cape Verde, people start getting sick, respiratory symptoms, enough cases that crew enforce isolation protocols on board. The ship is at sea, the nearest hospital is not close, and nobody yet knows what they're dealing with. Here's where it gets complicated. The symptoms move through the ship faster than answers do. Passengers and crew isolate. The voyage halts. According to The Guardian, the ship is now in crisis management mode. Mid-Atlantic, limited resources, no clear diagnosis. 3 people have already died. An elderly Dutch couple are among them. A British passenger is transferred to a South African hospital and placed in intensive care. On May 3rd, the World Health Organization goes public. It confirms a suspected hantavirus outbreak aboard the Hondius, at least 1 confirmed case, 3 dead, 1 patient in intensive care, according to the WHO and South Africa's health department. This is no longer a shipboard emergency. It's an international public health investigation. Hantavirus is a disease that spreads through contact with infected rodents. Their droppings, their urine, their nesting material. On a polar expedition ship in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. Now keep that in mind. By May 4th, the Hondius is stranded off the coast of Cape Verde. Authorities are working to manage the outbreak and coordinate evacuations, according to The Guardian. Getting critically ill patients off an immobilized ship in open water is not straightforward. Every hour matters, and the patient count is still climbing. This is the part that changes everything. A British crew member and a Dutch crew member are now showing severe respiratory symptoms. The same pattern as the passengers who died. Both need urgent medical evacuation, according to ocean-wide expeditions and the WHO. It's not just passengers anymore. The crew is sick. Dutch authorities take operational control of the evacuation. The virus has crossed every line that was supposed to contain it. WHO's Dr. Maria Van Kerkhove states publicly that evacuating the 2 ill crew members is the organization's highest priority, according to The Guardian. The British passenger remains critical but stable. 3 dead, 2 crew awaiting evacuation, 1 passenger in intensive care. The investigation is active. And the central question, how hantavirus reached this ship, has no confirmed answer. As of May 5th, 2026, the MV Hondius remains stranded off Cape Verde. 3 people are dead, including an elderly Dutch couple. The WHO confirms at least 1 hantavirus case and says its investigation is ongoing. The evacuation of 2 critically ill crew members is underway under Dutch authority oversight. How a rodent-borne virus reached 149 people on an ice-breaking ship in the South Atlantic, that question is still open. An elderly Dutch couple boarded a polar expedition ship in Argentina. They never came home. How hantavirus reached that vessel is something investigators are still trying to answer. What do you think happened? Drop your theory in the comments and follow. We cover stories like this every week.